Dodger, and we are at PAX for day 2. So we are going to talk a little bit about what we saw on day 1 and what we're excited about for day 2. I have a lovely panel of guests who I would love to have introduce themselves and tell you about their channels and what they do. So we'll start with Austin.
Okay, well, I have a channel called PeanutButterGamer for some reason, and a lot of people describe my stuff as reviews, but that's really not what it is at all. It's actually more like I just take a game, talk about it, and be stupid for about 10 minutes. So I feel like review is not quite the right word. But sometimes I use that word just because no one else knows.
I mean,
how
you
to
do give your
describe it.
opinions on the game.
Yeah, it's,
right?
it's sort of like a Let's Play, but scripted, I guess you could. That's kind of the way I look at it anyway. That's pretty much it, really.
Cool.
Wallet?
Hi, I am BalrogTheMaster on YouTube. I do Nintendo reviews on pretty much any game that's ever been on a Nintendo system, and I let you know if it's worth your time or not. And I also do a series called Nintendo 101 where I go over the history of any Nintendo franchise, and I do other stupid videos too sometimes. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. My name is Jimmy. My YouTube channel is NintendoFanFTW. It's terrible. I do Pokemon videos and more Pokemon videos. So if you like Pokemon videos, you should watch. Don't watch.
You should watch. Don't listen.
Okay.
Just watch his videos.
I just realized we have like 3 Nintendo geeks sitting right here. And it didn't even occur to me until right now.
Would you guys like to talk about Nintendo and your feelings on Nintendo?
Oh, I'd rather talk about the Xbox One because it's
I
my
want to talk
favorite.
about Call of Duty. I tried the new Call of Duty 20.
All right, so day 1, what were the highlights for you guys? Like, what did you do yesterday that made you go, God, that was pretty cool?
Well, both of us played Pokemon X and Y. That was the first thing we went for.
Nice.
And it was a lot of fun. The battles are all 3D. It feels really dynamic. The only thing that kind of like bothered me was that when I turned on the 3D, like the frame rate went down a lot.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh, that
That's kind of
sucks.
fun. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, but the cool thing though that I found in the overworld, like I heard that you could go in like other directions, like diagonal and stuff this time. But the weird thing is that if you use the D-pad and you try to move around, you move in 8 directions. But the second you use the circle pad, you get on rollerblades and you just start going around free roam.
I was not
so
expecting
cool.
that to be.
I thought I was watching from a third-person perspective. I didn't actually play it, and it looked like I thought they were running at first. I was like, "Why is he running?" Like,
Yeah.
and then like, "Oh, he's on rollerblades," because they had 3D on, so I could barely see what was going on.
Right.
Yeah. And then there was also like you could like ride on Pokemon too, and then the camera goes at like a slanted angle, and you just pretty much just go around on a goat thing. It was really cool.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Are there any differences competitively that are going to happen with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They added in a brand new type. It's the Fairy type. We only know that it's super effective against the Dragon type, and I've been going around trying to fight everything to use it against to see if it's like effective or not. Haven't gotten any good results yet. It's like the
Wait,
most
is that-
nerdy thing.
Is that what the new like really pretty Eevee
Yeah.
evolution
Yeah,
is?
With like,
Sylveon.
with like
Like a
the
bow?
ribbons and the bows made of flesh.
How
It's
many
so
evolutions?
weird. It's so weird.
How many
Like,
evolutions did Eevee even
There's
have?
8 now.
8. I still remember 3 from the
Oh, yeah.
beginning. There's like a rock. Is there a rock one yet?
Not yet.
Okay, well that's next. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Rock
there
Eevee.
should be a rock
Calling it.
one, right? What's up
Rock
with that?
Eevee.
I want a fighting one with like a little boxing
This is like-
Oh my
glove.
gosh, it's literally just a regular Eevee, but yeah, with big like
Just-
boxes.
yeah.
It's just,
Congratulations, Eevee got
And like a
boxing
band-aid on
gloves.
its nose.
All right, so Austin, I'm curious what your highlights were, but also I think maybe we need some donuts. Okay, so now that you've got nourishment, what were your highlights of day 1?
Well, I'll stick with Nintendo for a little bit, and then I'll move on to something else. I guess.
Totally fine.
Probably swallow.
Whatever your legitimate highlight was, even if it's more Nintendo, it's totally cool.
Well, I'm really looking forward to, probably more than anything, which is really sad, is a remake of Wind Waker HD. I really want to play it so badly, but every time I walk by, I like catch a glance at the screen, and I'm like, I don't want to see it. Like, I want to play it when it comes out, but I also want to play it now. So I'm really torn on whether I want to try it or not. But then I saw that they have that shirt, like where Link, the shirt that Link has before
If you
he
play
gets his
it, then
tunic.
you get the shirt.
Yeah, and the one that you get if you like go through the game and you play again. And I want it so badly, so I might have to do that today.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Wind Waker HD, so far my favorite thing, even though I haven't even played it. I also checked I also checked out Super Mario 3D World, which is a lot like Super Mario 3D Land. It was pretty cool. Only got to play one level, but and it didn't get to try the multiplayer, so it was hard to really differentiate it from Land too much. But I also did play the Elder Scrolls Online. I got to like the media thing like 10 minutes before they opened it to everybody, so I got to just walk up and play the Elder Scrolls Online. It was pretty cool.
You liking it?
It felt pretty close to the way Elder Scrolls feels, but a little MMO mixed into it. I didn't get to play for as long as I would have liked. I only got like 3 abilities or something, but...
Yeah, it sounds like they've been kind of going back and forth. Like, it gets super MMO-y, and then people play it, and they're like, it's too far, you went too far, and then they have to, like, pull it back, and then it gets really Elder Scrolls-y again, and then they're like, oh, where's the MMO, though?
Yeah.
So they're still trying to find that balance, I think.
I forgot to really test the first-person aspect, too. Everybody was like, where's the first person? And I was like, oh, I'm totally going to try first person. I just want to get third person down. And by the end of the demo, I was like, I didn't even look at the first person. But I did have this, like, staff that shot shot lightning and stuff, and I didn't figure it out until halfway through, and I was like, oh, sweet. So I started, like, shooting lightning at these, like, skeletons. It was pretty cool. But I didn't really get a chance to delve into it as much. I don't like playing MMOs at conventions and stuff.
Because you don't really
get... Because I played MMOs before that I really got into, and you really have to play it for a long time before you can really
totally
tell.
agree with that, yeah.
So it was hard to say, but I thought the gameplay overall was pretty cool for a low-level MMO.
Yeah. So today, you're going to be hitting up Wind Waker, maybe.
Hopefully, unless I have like another inner conflict.
Right, unless you're just like, no, I can't. You're just like having a breakdown.
I just have a panic attack when I walk up there. Unless I do, then I'll probably try it out. I want that shirt.
What about you guys? What's like your destination point today?
Let you go.
Well, we want to try Sonic Lost World.
Yes.
Oh.
I hope it's not terrible.
Yeah, I'm wanting that too.
He's been on a good streak with Generations and stuff, so.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm worried that they're gonna focus too much on like the parkour aspect or whatever.
Yeah, you can like flip on trees and stuff.
You played it and you sucked at it. No offense.
Oh, thank you.
I played Mario too, and I played all the levels, and it was like during the media hour that we get, and I played multiplayer, and there was this like little kid that showed up. I guess he was with his family or something, and the woman at the booth was explaining the controls and everything. He was like, "All right, lady, I get it. I know how to play Mario." He was like 7, and he was like, excuse me, I've seen demos on videos on YouTube already. You don't need to explain it. It's all right. It's Mario. And then she was like, oh, okay. And I was just like, how do you jump? And like trying to give her something to say. And then she just joined in the middle. Oh, and he's like, oh no, I want to get this. Oh no, I want to get this. So yeah, it was pretty fun. And then like 2 other people joined in. So we played like all the multiplayer levels, and well, there was only really one of them. Everything else is just multiplayer. And it's a little weird at first because it's like, it's designed like 3D Land with the fixed camera.
It feels almost exactly like
it.
it.
But it's like, it's hard to judge jumps because it's meant for the 3D to be on. So it's a little weird. It takes a little bit to get used to. But
I like the people at the Nintendo booth. Like every time I remember I played Dead Space 2 at PAX when it was out, and they just wouldn't tell me anything. And it's like you get under that position where you're just like everybody's watching you play, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to have to ask for help. I'm a gamer. I'm supposed to know how to do this. They won't. Like other developers won't tell you anything, and Nintendo's just like, you press the A button. I'm like, I got it. It's really
Mario.
weird how like different developers and booths just like handle that.
That's so true. Sometimes they take a very like hands-off approach, and other times like I think the Nintendo definitely does that. When I went in to play Saints Row a couple conventions back, they were like, do you want us to tell you how to use all of the superpowers? They were like really excited. I was like, sure. So
at the Elder Scrolls Online, they were trying to tell me something, but they gave me these really good headphones, and I couldn't hear anything they were saying. So I was kind of like,
nodding.
yeah, okay. And I'm like, I can't hear anything you're saying. But I don't want to make it awkward, so I just pretend like I do.
Right. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with us about day 1. I hope that you guys have a lovely day 2. Again, tell us your channels to remind everyone.
PeanutButterGamer. Thank you for the donuts.
You are so welcome.
I'm BalrogTheMaster, and this is delicious.
Is that caramel? It looks like caramel.
I think it is.
Can I have a bite of the back?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, Wallet.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm Jimmy. Thank you.
Nintendo fan for the win.
Yes.
I think that's what he meant to say.
Yes.
You know. verbal typos. Understandable. Great.
Search
It's a
Jimmy,
lot
you'll
of
probably find him
syllables.
there.
It's
Just Jimmy.
just Jimmy. It just pops
Jimmy.
up. Oh, there's
Just a picture of him.
I think that's actually already a channel, and I was sort of hoping I could get it, but no.
Wait, youtube.com/Jimmy?
Yep. Oh no. And they do better things than I could ever do, so I'll let them keep it.
I gotta check that out. Go check out youtube.com/.
Yeah,
Go
not
find
me.
that guy. What's he
Don't
do?
watch me.
Well, thanks again so much for watching, and